As you finish up the Introduction to Magnetic Fields activity, it directs you to some simulations. It wants you to go to the PhET site, which I've done now, and if you click on Electricity, Magnetism, and Circuits, you'll find a number of different simulations that you can work on. Here's one on magnet and compass, magnet and electromagnets. If you click on one of those, it's going to bring you to a screen like this. I'll point out a few things here, that there are some teaching ideas and even some activities that are already made. When you're ready, you can just run now. When you run it, it's going to look like this. Now, students can move the magnet around, they can see inside the magnet, they can even show the magnetic field strength and generate numbers for what will be a simulation but could actually be an extension of the lab activity that they started in class. If you don't have access to probes, this is a great way to generate that data. But how do you get students to report out on it? You can give questions, and a lot of times you'll see that where students simply fill in the answers. But what I like to have my students do is create a screencast. Now you're actually looking at a screencast, and I'm using specialized software installed on my computer to create this screencast. But what do you do with students? What I do is I use a free online tool. One example is Screencast-O-Matic. Now Screencast-O-Matic allows you to log in and create an account, but you'll notice that I am not logged in right now. And so I'm going to just start my recording. When I click that, it's going to load the screen recorder, and then this may take a few moments, and it may ask you a few questions as to whether or not you want to record with your microphone. Now you can see that it's set up here, and it has it's recording my voice. If I wanted to change to an internal microphone, I can click here and I can do so. When I'm ready, I'm just going to click on the red button. So if I want to resize my screen, I would set it like this. And when I'm ready, I'm going to click the countdown button, and it's going to give me a 3-second countdown. So I'm going to click that button, and then I'm going to jump over to my simulation. So here I go. I click the record button. There's the countdown. And now it's recording inside of here. When I'm done, I'll hit the pause button. But what students can do is they can manipulate this simulation, and they can talk about what it is that they're learning as they show you what's happening on the screen. This is very powerful for students to explain what it is that they did and learned. When they're done, they can hit the pause button, and they're going to be done. So I'll click done, and it brings you to a screen that looks like this. Now students have a few options. One is that they can publish to Screencast-O-Matic. They need an account for that. They can publish to YouTube, or they can publish to a video file. When they click on publish to a video file, they actually have several options as to what type of file they want, and then they can save the video and download it to their computer. So I'm going to name this video my screencast on magnets, put it on my desktop, and hit save. And it will automatically download that video onto my desktop and be ready for me to share with students, with teachers, or to submit for a grade.